Hey there, Heather. Ho there. It's Jeff Cotto Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We are doing a fantastic matchup for you, and we are doing the U.S. Open style, which is like it says, all the famous ladies. Normally, like Mo Connolly or Billie Jean King or Helen Wills Moody, for that matter, or actually, or Bowman would not be playing in this because they won weekly tournaments. However, because this is a Grand Slam, everyone plays. So number one, Wills Moody, and number two, Smith Court. Smith Court and Connolly both have, well, two and three, both have a Grand Slam. Wills Moody, I don't think has ever won a tournament. Yeah, she hasn't won a tournament. Anyway, Wills Moody, the fight of New York, if they will. Takes down round in 3 sets, although the second and third sets were by tiebreakers. Round did not give up. And another American, Wagner. Molly Wagner? Marie Wagner. The Falun Gong of Australia. Straight sets. So Wagner will face Wills Moody. That would be the last match of the day because it's two Americans. Number 14, Turner Bowery beats the American Hotchkiss right man 5-7, 6-3, 6-3. So Turner Bowery wins. She will face Lily de Alvarez from Spain, who beat Nuthall in straight sets. 11 seed Billie Jean King beat her fellow American Eleanor Moore in straight sets. She will face Hartigan of Australia, who beat Truman in 3 sets. The 6 seed Alice Jones, is it Alice Jones or Angel? Angel, sorry. Beats Scriven, her fellow Brit, in 3 tiebreaker sets. She will face American Osborne DuPont, who took down Ackhurst. So that's big for the Americans. The 4 seed Doris Hart beats Boothby quite easily. She will face Atkinson, who won the Battle of America with Ryan. So Atkinson will face Hart in another All-American matchup. The 15 seed Bowman wins over Dodo Cheney 7-6, 3-6, 7-6. The third set took 1 hour and 19 minutes, 22-20 on tiebreak. Really? That's what it is. They do it by tiebreak. So it was actually 6-5 for Cheney to win the match, but Bowman stayed right. And Bowman was up 7-6. Cheney was up 8-7. Then it was Bowman, Cheney, Bowman, Cheney, Bowman 5-5, Cheney, Bowman 7-6, Bowman 7-7, Cheney 8-7, 8-8. They both had 8 chances to win the match. Crazy. And Lehan of Australia beat Laundry, so Lehan will face Bowman. I wonder how tired Bowman will be. But we can't do the round 32 already. Here the 10 seed Suzanne Long, upset by an American, upset by Patricia Todd. So Langlan shockingly loses to Todd. I didn't think that would happen. And Jones. So a big loss for Langlan. And the other French woman in the thing, Dor, she loses to Molesworth. Third was the first ever weekly winner. So Todd will face Molesworth. That's a big upset for Todd. And the first seed to fall is Langlan. That's the 8th seed. Gets taken out by Komosi from Hungary. And Betts gets booed off the court, I think. They don't want to bring Hungarians. And Palfrey beat Mary Hill. So America gets a little bit of revenge as Palfrey will now face Komosi. So every group except for one on the left side has at least one American in it. Anyway, the 2 seed Margaret Swift Court. She beats Drojska, straight sets. She will face Bloomer, who beat Godfrey. There were no Americans in that little subpool. So, yeah, that's a non-American match. The 16 feet of Fiona Gibson, the Spider Lady who won Wimbledon twice in the 50s and was the first African-American to win, not Arthur Ashe. She beats Roosevelt in 2 sets. And the other All-American matchup saw Brown beat Ricci, so Brown will face Fiona Gibson. The 9 seed Dorothea Chambers beats Buttsworth in straight sets. And it will be Cooper Sterry, a legend in the 1880s. She beats Boyd, so England beat Australia twice, and it'll be a battle of Brit in the round 32. The 5 seed Mallory from Norway, she beats Mathé in straight sets. She will face Dalton, who beat Wynne Bolton in the Battle of Australia in 3 sets. Mo Connolly, the 3 seed, beats Lasana a little too easily. She will face Harper who beat Awesome in straight sets. The 13th seed Louise Breaux from the US beats Raitano in 3 sets. She will face her fellow American Kerry Sussman, who beat Penrose. The 12th seed Karenko Sperling, big win over Alice Mortimer, Germany over England. Out of America saw Fry beat Alice Marble in a big upset, so Fry will face Karenko Sperling. Bueno, the 7th seed, upset by Darlene Hart. 6-4-7-5. So America will see an All-American matchup, and it will be Sutton Bundy, who big win over Helen Jacobs. So as it is, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 All-American matchups. So those matchups are going to actually be last. All-American. There are there are 6 seeds on the left side, 7 on the right side. All-American, like wildcard Todd versus Molesworth, and Todd loses to Molesworth. The second one saw Comosi beat Palfrey, so both Americans fall. So it's Molesworth versus Comosi. Someone's going to the quarterfinals. The other all wildcard is Hart versus Sutton Bundy, but they let those guys go first. And it's Sutton Bundy who will move on to the next round. Karenko Sperling, number 12, will be next. And she looked good. Second set, 6-0 Bago, but she loses to Fry. So Fry will face Sutton Bundy in the Sweet 16, and we'll have an American in the quarterfinals. As if we don't have enough Americans. The Alvarez versus Turner Bowley next, and Turner Bowley, the 14th seed, wins. Let the Americans matchups. Lahang versus Bowman, non-American, and Bowman beats Lahang. No weariness after that 22-20 tiebreak. Bowman beats Lahang. Well, both were tiebreaks, but could have been worse. Margaret Smith Court, the 2 seed, beats the Brett Bloomer 6-4-6-4. Battle of England saw Chambers beat Cooper Story in 3 sets. And Mallory beats Dalton, so it's 5 versus 9 in the Sweet 16. And that's all the matchups involving non-Americans. They want all Americans. Doris Hart. Brow versus Sussman went first, and it was Brow who beat Sussman. Gibson versus Brown. So Brown beat Gibson, so she'll face Margaret Smith Court. Okay, 1, 3, 11, 6. Billie Jean King goes next, and she falls 6-4-6-4 to Hardikin. That's a big blow. But Billie Jean King losing to Hardikin. Okay. The 6th seed Jones, and Jones goes next, and she loses 6-0 on Bago to Osborne DuPont. Big matchup. Hardigan and Osborne DuPont. Someone's going to the quarters. The 4th seed Doris Hart next, and she beats Atkinson in the Battle of America. She gets Bowman next. The 3 seed Mo Connolly. She beat Harper. She gets Brawl in the next round. And how was Moody? Does she win? She does. She beats Wagner. So there's 1, 2, 3, 8 American flags. 5 on one side, 3 on the other. Hardigan to Osborne DuPont. Wildcard match Osborne DuPont with the win, so it could be an All-American hyphenated names quarterfinal. Molesworth versus Comosi. Molesworth with the big win, 6-0 on Bago. Somebody Fry, they went with the 2 wildcards next, and it's Sutton Bundy who beats Fry, so she moves on to the quarterfinals. Mallory versus Chambers goes next. Because it was and Mallory, the 5 seed, she moves on to the quarters. So 4 more matches left. The 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds. Hart versus Bowman goes next. And Hart beats Bowman. She gets Molesworth in the quarterfinals. The 3 seed Mo Connolly shockingly loses to Brawl. 7-6, 7-6. So Brawl will face Sutton Bundy in the quarters. Smith Court versus Brown. And it will be Smith Court with the big win. So she'll face Mallory in the quarters. And Helen Rose Moody, the 1 seed, beats Turner Browery. So it is now 5 Americans, 2 All-American matchups. The non-American match, Mallory and Smith Court went first. And it will be Smith Court. Losing the first set, but she wins the next 2. And you get to win 2 out of 3. Doris Hart goes next. Oh, sorry. She doesn't go next. Or no, yes, they want the 2 All-American matchups to be the nightcap. Hart beats Molesworth and her day as her role as an interloper. Sending Bunny versus Brawl, and it was Brawl who will now take on Smith Court in the semifinals. And Helen Wills Moody beats Osborne DuPont, so she gets Hart. 1 versus 4, 13 versus 2. Will be an All-American matchup. Brawl needs to beat Smith Court for that to start. And unfortunately, that's a no. Smith Court wins 7-6, 7-6. Doesn't matter how you do it, it's how you do it. So Smith Court wins, looking for her second major of the day, and it will be Wills Moody. She beats Hart, so it is 1 versus 2, like it should be. Wills Moody actually had a tough time with rounds, whereas Smith Court had an easy time. Wills Moody needed 3 sets to beat Wagner, 3 sets to beat Turner Brower, 3 sets to beat Osborne DuPont before straight sets of Hart. So Wills Moody actually had to fight for it. And, well, 2 of the 3 matches, except for the match against Osborne DuPont, she actually had to play from behind. Margaret Smith Court, straight sets over Bloomer, 3 sets against Brown, 3 sets against Mallory, and then straight sets against Brown. So 1 versus 2. And Smith Court does own a head-to-head win over Wills Moody. So this is huge. This is for it to be number 1. Wills Moody, week 2, lost to Pat Todd, surprisingly. Went to Orlando after beating Ackhurst, Jones, and Chambers. She lost to Billie Jean King. Second round lost to Shirley Bloomer. Then Germany lost to Turner Browery. Second round lost to Dodo Cheney in Melbourne. And in the Swiss Open semifinals lost to Bloomer. Went to the French Open as the 2 seed. Took down Mortimer, Bowman, and Round by the French woman, Dor, beat her in the quarterfinals. Birmingham, she went to the final after beating Round, Godfrey, and Carmichael Sperling. She lost to Margaret Smith Court. That's the matchup in which Smith Court beat her. Eastbourne lost to Angie Mortimer. Went to Wimbledon as a 2 seed. Took down Godfrey, Scriven, and Kruger Stewart, 3 Brits. Then Hardigan. But then she faced the top 10 lady Doris Hart and lost. Clay Court in Indy, she lost to Carmichael Sperling. Manhattan Beach, she lost to Cabosi. Toronto, she got to the semis after beating Marble, Dalton, and Sussman. She lost to Ann Jones. Then in Kitchener, my hometown, she beat Todd, Mortimer, and Godfrey to get to Maria Bueno and got lost. She's still the 1 seed. She beat Round, was number 17. For some reason, she got to face number 1. Wagner, number 56. Wow. Turner Browery, Osborne DuPont, and Hart. So she's had to take down 3 of her fellow Americans. Smith Court lost her first 2 matches to Athena Gibson and Joe Hardigan. Then in Italy, she lost to Doris Hart in the semifinals. Then in Germany, she went to the semis, lost to Suzanne Lalonde. Then in Melbourne, after being Cahill, Truman, Tadrinska, and Molesworth, she faced her fellow Aussie Turner Brewer and lost. Then went to Switzerland, lost to Cabosi, and then at France, she was number 1 seed. She beat Cheney, Osborne DuPont, and Jones, but Mo Connolly beat her at it. Edgbaston, she went to the final, Booth beat Bowman, Bloomer, and then Wills Moody, the only person without the last name starting with B. Went to Wimbledon, took care of Gibson, Dorr, Turner Browery, Chambers, Jones, and Hart. Surprisingly, all her opponents were top 20 girls. She didn't face any interlopers. And in New York, she's taking down Jaranska, Bloomer, Brown, Mahler, and Brawl. Her first 3 opponents were of easy, peasy lemon squeezy, if you will. So, let's see what happens.
Quiet plays Wills Moody to serve. First game. Play. Out. 15 love. Out. 30 love. 40 love. Game Wills Moody. First game.
Out.
Love 15. 15 all.
Out.
30 15.
Out.
30 all. 30 40. Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage Smith Court. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage Smith Court. Game Smith Court. One game all. First set. Fifteen love. 30 love. 40 love. 40 15. 40 30.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody. Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody. Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody. Game Wills Moody. Wills Moody leads 2 games to 1. First set. Fifteen love.
Out.
30 love. 30 15. 40 15. 'Game Smith Court. 2 games all. First set. Love 15.
Out.
15 all.
Out.
15 30. 30 all. 40 30.
Out.
Game Wills Moody. Wills Moody leads 3-2 first set.
Out.
15 love.
Out. Out.
30 love. Forty love. 40-15.
Out.
40-30. Game Smith Court. 3 games all first set. Fifteen love. 30 love.
Out.
40 love. Game Wills Moody. Wills Moody leads 4 games to 3 first set. Love 15. 15 all. 30-15. 40-15. Game Smith Court. 4 games all first set.
I'm not giving any quarter.
15 love.
Out.
15 all.
Out.
15-30. 30 all.
Out.
40-30.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage Wills Moody. Deuce. Advantage Smith Court.
Out.
Game Smith Court. Smith Court leads 5 games to 4 first set. Love 15.
Out.
15 all. 30-15. 30 all.
Out.
40-30. Deuce. Advantage Smith Court. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage Wills Moody.
Out.
Game Wills Moody. 5 games all first set. Love 15.
Out. Out.
15 all. 30 15. 40 15. Game Wills Moody. Wills Moody leads 6 games to 5 first set.
Out.
Love 15.
Out.
Love 30. 15 30. 30 all.
Out.
30 40. Deuce.
Out.
Advantage Smith Court. Deuce.
Out. Out.
Advantage Wills Moody. Game and first set. Wills Moody. 7 games to 5.
He does it. Wills Moody with the big set. Did she do it against Smith Court? The answer is yes, she did. 7-5, 7-6. Wills Moody denies. Denies Smith Court the chance to win a second major. Wills Moody finally wins a tournament for her own benefit. And she moves to number 1, Smith Court number 2, Doris Hart number 3. Nicely done. Wills Moody finally wins the tournament. Valerie Jones have to wait 5-6. Carmichael Spurley number 12, Gibson 17 round, Team Godfrey 20. Of course, that's the setup to make sure Utah Classic. Will Connolly has won a tournament. Betts has won a tournament. Billie Jean King's won. Carmichael has won. Brawl has, right? Yeah, I think so. Yes. Fry has won a tournament. Durr has won a tournament when Bolton has not. So that's actually good news for Mallory and Jones. Those get good seeds. I don't see anything. Chambers won a tournament, right? Chambers won a tournament. Final King. Carmichael Sperling did not. Online has, Brawl has, Coleman has, Fry has, Gibson has, Brown has not, Godfrey has not. So Marble will be given the 6th seed, and Hard will be given the 7th seed per Americans. Mafia and Osborne DuPont are going to get we'll get the 2 little spots. Yeah, they'll get the 2 other. Mallory the 1 seed, Jones the 2 seed, so. Yeah, so. Yeah, Ackhurst and Mafia get the added. Cheney and Mafia got the last spots. So, yeah. So this will be a matchup of epic proportions. A lot of Australians here who have not won a tournament. But what can you do? Anyway, I'm Jeff Devin to do